Assalamualaikum, it's me Muhammad Nuraiman, and today I am going to talk about Robert Downey Jr., the Iron Man. Some of you might just know RDJ as the Iron Man, but do you know of his story before he became the Iron Man? Robert Downey Jr. was born on April 4, 1965 in Manhattan, New York, US. His career has been characterized as critical and popular success in his youth, followed by a period of substance abuse and legal troubles, before a resurgence of commercial success later in his career. As a child, Downey was surrounded by drugs. His father, a drug addict, allowed Downey to use marijuana at age 6. An incident with his father later said he regretted. Downey later stated that drug use became an emotional bond between him and his father. When my dad and I would do drugs together, it was like him trying to express his love for me in the only way he knew how, he says. Eventually, Downey began spending every night abusing alcohol and making 1,000 phone calls in pursuit of drugs. After 5 years of substance abuse, arrest, rehab, and relapse, Downey was ready to work toward a full recovery from drugs and return to his career. In discussing his failed attempts to control his addictive behavior in the past, Downey told Oprah Winfrey in November 2004 that when someone says, "I really wonder if maybe I should go to rehab," well, you're right. You just lost your job and your wife left you. You might want to give it a shot. Downey got his first post-rehabilitation acting job in August 2001. Downey was able to return to the big screen after Mel Gibson, who had been a close friend to Downey since both had co-starred in Air America, paid Downey's insurance bond for the 2003 film The Singing Detective. In 2006, Downey returned to television when he did voice acting on Family Guy in the episode The Fat Guy Strangler. In 2007, Downey was cast as the title character in the film Iron Man, with director Jon Favreau explaining the choice by stating, "Downey wasn't the most obvious choice, but he understood what makes the character tick. He found a lot of his own life experience in Tony Stark." By October 2008, Downey had agreed to appear as Iron Man in 2 Iron Man sequels as part of the Iron Man franchise, as well as the Avengers, featuring the superhero team that Stark joins. Based on Marvel's comic book series The Avengers, and RDJ keep playing the Iron Man role until the movie The Avengers The Endgame, in which he dies after fighting Thanos. After hearing about the story and journey of Robert Downey Jr. and all the up and down in his entire career, what I want to share is there is a possibilities to change, but the thing that made it hard is to decide whether we want to change or not. Because after all, only ourselves have the power to decide either to be a diamond or rock, since we are the only one who can polish ourselves, in other words, to change to be better.